What's up, guys? It's Kamahl here, and instead of a Path of Exile video, I'm going to bring you a Warframe video today. This one is going to be Octavia. I saw that one of the Nightwing missions was for, what is it? For Index, and I thought this is one of those frames that is insanely good, especially for the Index. So I wanted to show you guys how I use her. So first and foremost, if you do enjoy this video, if you want to see different and more Warframe guides like this, as well as Path of Exile guides for the PS4, please consider liking the video, excuse me, subscribing to the channel. That way you can stick around and see more, and let us know down in the comment section below what Warframe you want to see a build on, what weapon I guess you want to see a build on. But that's all that. So, Octavia. This is Octavia. She's extremely strong. This is my song. This is very a very plain-ish, simple, custom-made song. So that's the song that we're going to use. The song doesn't matter too much. I mean, it does in a sense, but at the same time, not really. This is the build we're going for. Corrosive projection, so it negates 30% of the enemy's armor. There you go. Drops armor by 30%. As you see here, a lot of duration, a lot of range, a little bit of power strength. You don't really need too much power strength because her damage is scaling. So this is the build that I found to be the, I guess you would say, superior build for just about all scenarios. The gun that I typically use will be the Arcoplasmor. This is the build for that, 87.8% status chance with 41% crit chance, but the crit chance doesn't matter so much. I mean, almost 50% crit, which is decent, but it's mostly just the status and the amount of damage that's coming out of it, and how quick it can fire. If you don't want to run the Arcoplasmor, I mean, the other big suggested gun will be the Tigris Prime. If you run the Tigris Prime, there is a specific build that you're going to want to run, which will be this build. Specifically, it takes a few formas to get to this build, but as you can see, these numbers are insane. Let's go back to the Archinotes. I prefer it. Alright, this is the Zarcoplasmor, which is, it's just a gun that I made. Alright, I like it. It reminds me of the Arcoplasmor and the Tsar kind of combined. I haven't formed this or anything. I've just, ran it one time. And then we got good old Slicey Slice here. So Slicey Slice is almost always going to be the weapon that I bring for melee. I mean, it's red crits almost right out the gate. It's an insanely good weapon. I got this I got this ribbon for it, and I was like, holy shit. That's going to replace my reach and make it even better. So yeah, that's the build. Let's go run the Index. You'll see what I do in the Index. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the mic for a moment while we get all set up, and then I'll hop back in. I guess I'll hop back on to the microphone once we get started. That way I can explain to you guys what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. It's been a long time since I've been here. We're going to start with the lowest end one just because, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm not running with a group of people that I know, so I'm going to have to expect these other people to be able to basically carry the weight. I'm going to be killing everything for the most part. They're going to have to be the ones that pick up the tokens, pick up the little orbs of hindrance, the points of hindrance, and carry them. So you'll see there's not too much movement in this, but actually, you know what? It loaded pretty quickly. I won't even have to mute or anything. So the first thing you're going to want to do once you get in the Index is you need to get some mana. Okay, first and foremost. There's mana up there, mana over there, mana down here. Go invisible. Okay, now, as you see, the X, this is the X move, right? It's going to constantly be channeling But the great thing is, so it does damage. You throw it on the ground, it does damage. When that's happening, you don't actually have to press your square. A lot of people do that. A lot of people run their square after they hit the X. That's not necessarily the smartest thing to do. Let's go back invisible again. So you want to put it out in an area that they'll actually attack it. Okay, so that's where our point is. I want them... There we go. All right, so we're gonna set it. We're gonna set up shop right here. That way, and all you do is throw out your X, your triangle, and you keep your circle going. You keep your X up. Don't worry about your square. Your square will actually stunt your damage. The second that you cast your square, now that I'm all set up, I can actually talk about it. The second that you cast your square is the second that you ruin your day. So the X is going to keep pumping out damage. They attack it, and it's going to, deal more damage the more times they attack it. You throw out your square, that damage does not increase anymore. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close the microphone. You guys can watch me finish this up. If you enjoy the video, please consider liking. Like I said, subscribing. If you want to support the channel any further, please. There is a Patreon, or please consider. Sorry, looking at the Patreon or the PayPal to make direct donations, or a monthly donation setup basis type thing. It's all up to you. Do what you want to do. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.
in the open! The Tenno are swimming up the index! Index points up for grabs! Capitalization's trending up! Points in the open! Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! More points in the vault! Restrain enthusiasm for that capitalization. Brooker down! That's brokers in the red! Index points up for grabs! Index points up for grabs! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Bad day for Annual and his investors. All eyes on that market upset. Bad day for Annual and his investors.
Pro tip: try to keep one point on you so you know which side to keep. So the point that the yellow mark's on is not the side that you want to hold down. So keep that in mind. Anyways, one more round, guys. One more round, and we got this.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Brokers index points up for grabs. Restrained enthusiasm for that capitalization. Broker down.
Come on, broker. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Points in the open. The index is up. Broker down. That's taking big hits on the index. Index points up for grabs. I smell a rally.
There we go, boys. There we go. Alright, man. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you guys appreciate this content, want to see more, like I said, like, subscribe, everything like that. Check out the Patreon. Check the... anyways, I'm out. I'll see y'all later.